today. We haven't seen like huge big plays, but I do want to get a little bit fired up. I want to see the teams get a little bit fired up. We saw a little bit of banter up there between two of the captains, I believe, or two of the players.
Okay, so it looks like, yep, T2, oh no, name's got to be switched. But it looks like we're going to have Boostio is, yep, definitely on the Hanzo, and then we got Far on the Widow, and we're seeing Kefri on the Widow, and Samit, yep, is exactly as it's predicted, so.
They both know exactly what they're going to run. They say, you know what, we're just going to take the duel right away.
KarQ is the only one. KarQ is the only one that is actually kind of flipping on it, because instead of going with a Mercy, he's dealing with his Ana, which he is very comfortable with, known for using her a lot.
Yep.
But he could, on an instant, just like change. He's been running through all the support gamuts the entire time he's been playing. But Insomniac Q is going to be going right out the gate with Mercy, so they're going to have res on their side that could easily is just way more powerful than just having like a respawn. Say KarQ gets dropped or someone else gets dropped, KarQ can't do anything about that. Though he can't prevent the healing going on from any kind of push, you know, with the grenade. But you know, that's still if you get it. Insomniac, all he needs to do is just be wary of the position he's at when he wants to get that res.
Yeah. And you know, you see here Zergling is one of the most deadly Zenyatas we've seen today or in all of the tournament. You know, 4180, you know, with 2169 elims, and his transils over almost at 3,000. That's pretty impressive considering that he wasn't getting many transcendences and he wasn't getting pulled into grabs as much.
All right, so we're gonna get started right here. Far is positioned out, trying to see if anyone's gonna try to peek. Be a little bit patient. Oh no, he's on the left.
He does see the shot though, so he will be able to try and determine where Kefri is.
Yep, that's the big thing. The first widow that shoots is gonna. Ooh, wow. Boostio, not Boostio, excuse me. Samito was kind of trying to clutch it out. Sonic Arrow is out with Kefri on the ground, not actually in a higher location. So
yeah, both of these teams are playing really passive. Nobody really wants to take that first initial push and try to take somebody out. But there we go.
There we go. There's the first kick. Now are we gonna see a quick push going forward? Boostio also just getting tacked on a little bit, just on 80 health. Any other shot will do it. Stiff is down, so Rhines are down on both sides. There's only one DPS set on one side. Patty is trying to survive real quick. Unfortunately, he did not.
Boostio is able to pick up two, so I do believe they have 3 up, but now Boostio does drop, so now it's just the 2 healers and the Widowmaker. Yeah, but we know Far can absolutely come and take this back from 3 of them. Doesn't look like he's going to try, though.
No, unfortunately.
They're going to respect that, and they're going to back up, and they're going to say, you know what, we're going to regroup. We're not going to, you know, get cocky, start pushing in, get staggered.
I don't remember seeing KarQ get picked off early unless he decided to just turn back and just get the Mercy.
I don't believe.
I know he switched because he's at 70% right now, so he just swapped at the last second. So we are looking at a just straight up copy.
Yep.
Copy.
It's a mirror comp.
Yep.
And now it's all just
eyes are out. Boostio needs to watch his dome. All right, move out the way. Sonic Arrow is up, so he knows Kefri is up there, and he's seeing Far does take out me. Oh, and he takes out KarQ afterwards, right when he was trying to get the res.
Yeah, but Kefri answers back with 2.
Just 1. Okay, back to 2. 4. All right. Excuse me, sir. Someone check his mouse. Check his mouse.
T2 needs something to be able to combat back with this, man. They're just not being able to.
Samito just throwing out the ult just to kind of ease up a little bit. Kefri is left on the left side by himself, and right now Insomniac not noticing he was getting picked.
And there's a 6th. He's on a 6-player kill streak at least right now.
He has not been contested. I don't know if Insomniac just noticed he was getting clipped early on, but he just left his body there. That 3-man, he just let loose. He kind of broke the chains.
He's really just kind of destroying this entire map right now. He's really controlling the other team. But Far does get a pick off onto
Samito.
Yeah,
so Insomniac should be able to just come back and res that real quick. Does not want to have to wait on that res. Oh, and then Far takes KarQ, but Kefri takes it behind the back. Gonna try to return the favor. Looking to get that Mercy that just flew away. But Boostio now clipping him. Nice. Storm Arrow. Didn't let him move away.
Take him out.
Very good, very good. So Kefri's reign has kind of been dropped. Boostio's now in full range to just let loose. There are no DPSs that can challenge him right now.
Yeah, Screenwave Mady is going to have to back up, but they've done a very well job at holding ultimates. And Samito's probably going to have his dragons. They're most likely going to hold grab for that.
But right now, T2 bots, they have the combo locked and loaded.
I have a feeling we're about to see 2 grabs.
So Sonic Arrow out just to see the situation. Ooh, just a very far shot. All right, they know. They both definitely know that this is now a deal. Samito trying to go for a quick flank on the right side. There it is, and there's a combo. They know it's down.
Yep, and that's going to be 4 right there.
Samito didn't know.
Does get taken down, though.
Yep. But Zarya is down as well, so Samito won't be doing much with that ult unless he wants to use it for some sort of zoning. He does know he's there. Oh, Sfar just slightly misses it. Oh, headshot going. Oh.
Wow, still was able to get him, though. That is impressive.
Did not affect them. If I'm going down, you're coming with me.
Yep.
Nicely done, nicely done. So, with that, though, so Boostio just at 24%. It's going to take a while for Fatty to get his ult back for Zarya to actually combo again. So that means, guess what? The other team has it set and locked and loaded. But they do have, Zergling does have the Zen ult on deck, which he has been very good at holding it past this tournament when it comes to that combo. So it's been thrown. And yep, there goes the ult. So T2 bots are holding strong. They did not get anything more other than Stimp getting dropped down by Steve and Boostio getting dropped as well by Zen, but Stimp's gonna get res real fast by CarQ. Now Kefri going to town. Far is also being put down by Stimp. There's no one that can also go against Kefri at the moment, so they're just gonna take the second point right off the bat. Even though they had it right, Zergling did pop ult correctly. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Oh, don't stick your head out.
You know, Boostio's just trying to play the way he always plays, where he gets super aggressive, but you just can't do that with Kefri. Kefri will punish you if you try to 1v1 him and you come into the backline like that, like he did, and then he'll come back and try and get your team on a flank when they have nobody to protect them. You know, they have to start giving him some space and start respecting how good he is. Like, they can't just run into him and expect to just get a free pick. Kefri obviously is not going to let that happen.
Oh, man, just getting left behind there. See, the thing about it, Kefri's been very good about keeping behind the shield. Like, even at his angles, the shield is still in front of him. Might not be directly, but it's enough that it's going to stop the other Widow from getting a good shot on him. And Samito already on deck with ult, and so is Technique. This is it. They are stuck in that mini. They are not going anywhere.
Shattered.
It was slightly on the right, and because of the incline, it was going to stop.
Fart is able to pick up Stimp though, so
Samito with a whiff on that.
They are able to take that. Wow, so that's going to be a really fast cap. Didn't expect that to come from Screenwave onto
looking for T2, bro. Did you see that 4? I just had that on lock. Yeah,
anyway,
it's crazy. My mouse is good.
I still think T2 can come back from this. I really don't think that they're in a bad position here. You know, everybody has bad games. I think both of these teams are really well, but
just feeling it out. Got to feel the field a little bit, all right? So Screenwave on Cloud9. Boo. These are the villains right now. I do not want to see that. It's great play. I don't want them to win, but great play, though. Oh, man. That Kefri like 3 or 4. I think it was like 4.
It was 4, and then he went
to like another 2 more right afterwards.
He was at least on a 6-player kill streak.
Yeah, that was a lot.
God knows how much more.
That was a lot of tempo that we had right there. And T2 trying to think, what do we have to do? I'm assuming we're going to see still the same comp.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be the exact same composition and then mirrored as well on attack and defense. I really don't see either team even trying to change it up because they know what works for them and they know what the other team's going to run. And just playing the mirror is probably their best option right now.
Sometimes knowing exactly what the other team is doing with the same comp is also just as useful as a weapon as trying to counter it.
Exactly.
All right. See if T2 can just shake off the little bit of salt that they have there. But for 2 minutes and 29 seconds, that was still pretty good. We've been seeing a little bit an average more of like in the 3-minute spot when it came to Screenwave. I haven't seen them in overtime yet either, so I think this is the closest they've been at.
Yeah, so they were able to hold him for a little bit. But like I said, man, Kefri just starts to put on his carry pants, and he likes to literally just start rolling, and once he starts going, he really can't stop.
But CarQ, you can't knock him, though. His healing has been on point. He's been at the right positions, knows when to retreat or when to move to just make sure his teammates are still alive. And Techni has just been like fully charged most of the time. Like it's not a due to like blind spamming, but it's just he knows exactly when to hit the bubble. They are being in sync. They need Boostio, don't put your head out, man. There's a fence there. That's chain link. That goes through things.
Wow, and he's able to get
Zergling. He's getting dropped in far again. Oh, Mercy, don't poke your head out, girl. Ryan, your shield. We got angles. Ooh, that's rough. That's an instant hold right there. And
he's already looking for Far to come up top there.
Yep. At one point, are they going to feel like, okay, we need to swap it out? Boostio still trying to feel for that shot.
You know, Boostio needs to play behind his shield a lot more now. He's getting really aggressive. He's getting a little angry.
Kefri popping walls already. Batty taking out Techni. I don't know who's going to get a res from CarQ from that.
Yeah, so the healers know that they have walls, so they're not really pushing out. They don't want to give Kefri that free kill.
Oh, man, Far getting dropped. Boostio now. going in. There we go.
Yeah.
He said, sorry, my screen was off. That's what happened.
T2 said it's our turn for the sniper duel.
Yeah.
We're winning this one now.
Nice.
They're just going to start rolling.
Right on the same. Oh, let's go for the Mercy. Yep. All right, shields up. He's going to wait. So this is that crucial turn. This is that death turn right here where we're going to see if Fatty's only at 62%. While Techni's actually only at 51, so he's beating him in that sense. And Samito does not have ult yet.
That's true.
But then again, Samito didn't have to do a lot in the beginning.
Exactly.
So he didn't really farm a lot because everyone was kind of dead.
Boostio was able to clean up a lot, which gave him a lot of his ult charge. So, you know, he will probably be waiting here for Fatty's grab.
We'll see if Samito wants to do another flank this way. We saw him earlier do it on this map when he was on attack. If he's going to go for it on... Oh, he knows he's there. Valkyrie also on deck for both sides. So as soon as if this becomes a brawl, those wings will be flying.
It looks like Boostio was going to go and try and maybe combat. Try to get a little bit of.
He might just go for a flank ult. See for a flank ult on the right. Oh, okay, good shot. Oh, I thought that actually hit. No, that did hit. Okay.
It was blocked. I think he did think that his shield was going to break
I think Technique actually got clipped. That's why he just got put down. But Boostio just cleaning up the work right there. And Jeffrey getting dropped by Fatty. These two, the dynamic duo, are striking pretty hard. We got walls on deck, so they have plenty of time to actually just push up and see exactly where everyone's going to be at for the next fight.
No one can hide.
There we go.
And T2's about to cap this second point, and it's going to be... They have the potential to cap it faster than Screenwave did.
To get that pick.
The payload must be moved to its destination.
I wonder if they're going to just try to maybe do a little bit of zoning. But I mean, Fatty does have his ult on deck, so he just needs to land it. Oh,
Boostio gets Boostio. He's probably going to get res there.
He knew he was looking for it. Yeah, it was going to happen regardless, but he knew.
Oh, but he picks him up again.
I'm sorry. I got a receipt for that. That kill was mine. He got that.
And the grab comes out from T2. They probably didn't need to use it there.
I feel like it's kind of personal at this point now.
Yeah. I can feel the tension between these two teams. I can feel the snipers getting really angry at each other. They're both performing insanely well, having insanely good games.
But it makes sense. Like, you know, you take out the Hanzo, which is going to be a very big part. Oh, there we go. Ult gets thrown just to kind of create that space with nothing to rewind from that, to reward for that.
Yeah, it looks like Samito might go for
a Boostio. Jeffrey just... Oh, don't. Watch your head. Oh, goodness. Real close.
Boostio was able to pick up C team earlier. That's really good, though. But here comes the Valkyrie from Karq. He's probably going to try to res, but he couldn't get there. Boostio picks him up.
Nice.
They're not getting any cart movement, though. As you can see, their Reinhardt's holding him straight there, and I think he actually did block.
There we go. We got a flank. Oh, we were waiting for that. Boostio was staying in the backline for a little bit, but then Technique decides to take him down. Samito takes out far, and Steve is just going to be held in there for that combo. All right. There goes the... Okay, he just used it. He's at 30%.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds in, or even 4 seconds in.
It's pretty impressive how quickly these guys can generate their ultimates like that.
Unfortunately, Boostio now only at 26%. It's going to be a little bit, but Fatty is already halfway through his, so that one's going to happen. There we go. Boostio, here you go, buddy. Just had your name on it. Let's see if Samito is going to try to swing back. Boostio, there we go, taking out more.
Oh, he does get shattered, though, but it does look like they're going to try to keep him up.
Yeah,
they were able to take out their Reinhardt.
You need to keep the damage alive.
And with this Transcendence, they're going to be able to walk right through the rest of these players right here.
Yep, Karq is going to get dropped now. All right.
So
Boostio is going to be able to zone with his ult real quick. All right, so Diva's coming out. Unfortunately, he ain't going to be able to stall. Very good.
I actually do believe that T2 took it quicker than Screenwave by a couple seconds.
It has to be very close. See how much. We'll see when it comes through.
This is a very close game.
All right, they're feeling themselves a little bit. Get hydrated out of that Coke bottle you decided to fill up. Man, so it was getting pretty... That sniper duel was like starting to just go back and forth. It got till Boostio decided to actually do that little flank ult from behind the team to kind of get rid of the Rein shield very late on. Right. So that led the avenue for Far to kind of go in afterwards.
Yeah, and you know, T2, they've kind of been going into games where their snipers weren't as contested as they are now. They're not being as challenged as much in other games. So this is really their first map that they've been like actually having to try and not get sniped constantly. You know, you have Kefri and Stima, they're really good, and they can actually, you know, compete with T2 and actually have a really good outcome on this.
Well, this is the first step that's going to go to a potential 4. It has not happened yet all tournament. Everyone's just been 3, either 3-0, 3-1, 3-2 when it comes to the actual map series itself right here. But yeah, we're actually going to get to maybe potentially 4, 5, or 6. So you were right, T2 did get it faster. Not even, I'm saying a little bit, it's 29 seconds. That's solid. That's solid.
Yeah, that's the time.
So with that, that's going to make Screenwave actually go ahead and be on the attack. So is there any changes here? Besides Samito now, instead of going for the Hanzo, is changing for the Genji.
Yeah, it is a questionable pick. I don't know if they wanted to stop doing the... they were winning the sniper duel just as easily as T2 was, so I'm not sure what they thought was different.
Got clipped on that. He just waited, but he's going to get that quick res. He knows Mercy was behind her, so he's trying to hunt her down. Oh,
nice.
Looking at the wrong way. That was too far off. You get it?
I got it.
There you go. And Genji, yeah, not working out for Samito. He might be potentially using that pick so that way he can dive more on the Zen, because the Zen ult is what has been keeping the T2 bots alive, especially during those combo situations. Their lane has been very, very patient when hitting Q, so they want to kind of get rid of that right now so that way they have more of an opportunity to get more value.
Yeah. The only problem with doing a lot of damage is that you feed the enemy's support ultimates as well, so card keeps coming up on a bout pretty soon here.
So we got walls up right now. He's looking for Kevin. Yep.
Yeah, both shields very low. Headshot right there.
Yeah.
Couldn't finish him off.
Let's see where everyone's at. Oh, okay. Samito actually did make the switch back to Hanzo. It was not working out. And Far went ahead with the res. Excuse me, Far did get res.
Hanzo just to try and, I guess, maybe zone some people out. It's hard to kill people on an angle like that.
Oh, man.
Jump shot on Kefri.
Wow, very good. I thought that came from the left. And Far dropping more. They're looking good, but unfortunately.
Yeah, it is just the tanks and Mercy on point, and both the snipers are just there, and
but they're giving 2 ticks like that. Unfortunately, it's just horrible. Oh, wow.
He does actually nail the Mercy, but, oh my god, wow. I thought he actually saved him there for a second.
All right, so that's going to get the first point. 37-second hold. So now it's going to get to that point where if they don't make it to the second point within that 30 seconds, now here's the nightmare. If you don't make it to the streets past 30 seconds, guess what? You're stuck in those streets with a potential Zarya Hanzo ult on deck that could just wipe you, and you have to stay on the payload. And
what's unfortunate is that the cart really doesn't move that quickly, so they're probably going to be in a really bad position for this right now.
And we're actually getting really close to that combo. So one solid combo from that will do it.
And in 10 seconds, they can't step off the cart or they will lose.
That's it.
They will stop their push.
Oh, we're going to go. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Say hello. No. All right. There we go. There's the other combo. But we got it reversed on the other side with Samito going with the combo first. Oh, my goodness. That's going to guarantee them the push halfway through, and they're no longer in that danger zone. Shout outs to Kenny Loggins when it comes to the point 2 travel.
They may have used their combo there, but I'm not sure if we're going to if they're actually going to be trying to contest this for this.
No, I don't believe so. It's too close. Oh man, so Steve just going right in. Yep, they decided to hit the actual combo there. I mean, they are still in overtime. They're not going to gain anything. So the fact that they still, there you go. All right, right back.
With 4.
If they only would have done that earlier. Yeah. Like, unfortunately, they were pushed up so much that they knew. The Screenwaves knew that they had to push up, because if they were going to get allotted in that same situation and give them the time and space to actually get that combo going, they were going to lose and not get that point. They got the second point. That's about it. Unfortunately, the gate did not go down. The payload did not move any further, so they're at 5 points right now.
Right.
So now we're going to have to see if they can defend themselves.
Yeah, it is really unfortunate that T2 couldn't use their grab earlier. Yeah. I mean, they didn't want to risk using it if they were grabbed and they knew they were going to die to the Hanzo ult. And who knows if you guys are going to be able to get that Hanzo ult off in time to actually be able to do anything with it. Yeah. Better just to hold it. You know, I think T2 is
but they
not
don't
too
seem
worried
to.
about letting them go a little bit farther.
Yeah, they're not too they're not like seem too disappointed with the fact that they just
Right.
had to make it all the way to 5 because they feel like they can make that.
They're okay with giving them a point instead of wasting an ultimates, and maybe they got it to 6. You know, that they were like, if we waste this right now, they could possibly push it all the way to last.
Correct.
How about we just give them this point?
The
we'll use our
trade-off,
combo,
yeah.
and we'll end this push right here.
Cut the losses. Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that.
You know,
I personally would have been like, I want it done. Like, just do it.
You
I
know,
would
it's
have been
funny.
yelling Q so hard.
T2 actually does have 30 seconds extra than Screenwave had, so that could actually make a huge difference in a
Yes.
push, because that is
Correct.
one whole team fight. 30 seconds.
But we got Kefri who's been flexing a little bit, and we see what he's picked right here.
That is true.
This might make or break certain things. You know, there we go. Guess what? Ryan's by himself. Well, let's focus Ryan on if that
Hey, it's
sheep.
gotta show him. He
But
might
that,
be
but
trying
that
to charge
wall,
out.
yeah, but that wall. Actually, I was gonna say that wall is not gonna stay there forever. So that first attempt is gone. Now they know that Kefri is on the Meg.
They know exactly what's going on. They know exactly what to expect. It was
Exactly.
really well played by Steve. He knew
Good.
exactly
So
how to outplay that.
far is now gonna have more time and more area to play with than before, because now they don't have to worry about a Widow and a Hanzo. Just the Hanzo, really. I mean, sure, can May potentially hit? Yeah, with certain icicles, right clicks, they do hurt. And then on top of that, you got the wall that could also prevent the line of sight from happening. But Lucio unfortunately was not able to get the heals in time, and Samito taking out bars.
Yeah, they're just going to have to go ahead and back up here. There's just no point in even trying to fight this out anymore. But, you know, this is really good information for T2. They know exactly what they want to do. Save Far switches over to the Far. They're going to respond to this. They're going to respond to this perfectly because of this May.
Yep. And Bustio needs to really keep in check that other Hanzo, because he's going to be the only one able to deal with it. But
So,
Mercy's just going to be hanging around with Farah, so like those icicles from Kefri are not going to be able to kill her unless he gets like a solid headshot. Oh, or Samito decides to put one on her back. There goes the ult.
It's right on your body right there. That's
More of a
dodge.
Yep, more of a zoning, but it's 2 tanks that you got on the right side, so you're not going to be able to just like put them down that easily. So they're just pushing up now. Ryan with that shit. There we go. Good good ult. The Zen ult did go up, but it was a little bit late, and Bustio gets to get a 3K kill from that. That's definitely going to give them the point.
And Mercy's going to try on... she's sliding across the ground trying to stall that.
Yeah, unfortunately, Moore's Q was just a little late.
Yeah.
It did go off like I think about a second or so. I don't think he had it right away, but it went off about a second right after the Zarya ult.
So, well, actually, I don't think Kefri's actually in the switch, because this actually is the best part of King's Row for men.
Don't get hit directly. Oh, so close, so close. Moore was almost dropped. All right. Samita looking, just trying to stop the freeze right there.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. You still freeze in the air.
Yes, yes.
It does not.
Blizzard,
does not change.
Blizzard, please, Blizzard, please. 30 seconds, and they have this choke right here with Tech having the grab on deck.
Yeah, this isn't looking too good for T2 right here.
They're gonna just freeze them up right out of spawn. They have to go from another angle. They know Kefri wants it, but doing that, they don't. That means I know that you know. So now we're gonna play this game. See what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
And Kefri knows he's over there, and now they have to pick either that Zarya or Hanzo. They really can't walk into this grab. They will not survive. Zenyatta Trance will not save them from the damage boost.
Oh man, not be able to see. Far gets a kill. Samito gets a 2K with his ult. They need to take care of Kefri real quick, but he's getting pocketed pretty well. Getting
That's a
shields
really
put
good
on
wall
him.
placement by Kefri. Actually,
Cutting off the supports.
Supports for a little bit.
Unfortunately, they're not going to make it past that.
That's going to be a first map win by Screenwave. Yeah, really well played. Kefri played a really well May there.
It made sense. It made sense to do it. The whole point is to just cut off the support. What good is a team of 6? Even if we have a mirror, what good is that team if I'm going to be able to cut off at least 2 of your characters?
Yeah.
And if that, you know,
Especially
not
2
just
supports at that.
Yes, exactly. So instead of doing the mirror and saying who's better on that, I'm just going to play the game of I'm just going to cut down your resources early on, and we're going to be at an advantage anyway.
Right. And this just goes to show how much Kefri can just flex to any other kind of DPS or defense.
It's just that little extra of just adapting to kind of just change it a little bit. There was no point in just going for the mirror. He had enough, Bustio showed enough prevalence that he could take care of the DPS.
Right.
May does still do damage, but it's just that her utility is just that much better. So using that wall to separate the team like that made very big pushes and better advantageous situations for their team.
Right.
That made it very hard, like even just spawning. Like they knew Mei was going to be there just to lock them up. And guess what? Because I knew I'm just going to make sure we're wasting time. So what if you got 30 seconds more on me? If you got those 30 seconds, you looking at a wall, it doesn't matter.
Exactly, yeah. You're doing absolutely nothing, and I'm over here doing exactly what I want to do to the rest of your team.
Yeah. So that's that little extra that Screenwave has been showing in the tournament that's putting them at this position where they've just gone, with no losses. So T2 needs to take that into effect and kind of apply it themselves, where they need to adapt and change. They're just going to have to do it. They're forced to do it, or else this is going to repeat the entire way. Yeah, and it's a little unlucky for T2. They haven't had to flex really that much to switch it up. This is really the first time we see Kevri having to switch over to the Mei so aggressively to try and combat somebody as strong as the team as T2 is. So now we might actually see T2 start to try and change up some compositions and get some free picks over here. All right, so hopefully T2 looking at themselves, trying to double check all their marks, making sure they're correct in what they're bringing. And we got, shout outs to Bulma and Goku in the back, by the way.
Yeah, he does not want to talk to you. He is way more interested in her crash tag.
All right.
It's all right, buddy. I'll talk to you.
That's all right. We got each other. There
Sunglass buddies forever.
Yeah. All right. Is this the live stream, by the way? Did everyone just see that? Whatever. I'll let it rock. All right, so we are here at Hanamura. Oh, well, let's just take a look at the god himself, apparently.
Yeah, 59 win percentage as a Widowmaker.
Solid. This
I
is
think
current.
mine's at about a 3.
Yeah.
So that's pretty impressive.
What's
to me,
negative? What's negative of a card when you get a negative card and everything just gets downvoted? That's what I get. All right. So T2 bots on the defense here. So Screenwave will be attacking. I was going to say, I saw Doomfist for a second there, but Stim decided to flip it. Going with the patented Reinhardt the whole way.
Yeah, it looks like T2 is just going to go straight out here for the dive. They know that they're going to have to dive some snipers here.
Yep. That's the only big difference. Tech is still laying on that Zarya. I mean, no reason not to. Nice hook. So now Kefri just scoping out as to what's going on. Samito going to get a lay of the land. See if we can get a pick. Oh, top left. Where you going? Oh, wow. That's just enough, but Far takes him down, looking the wrong way. But he knows Far is on the right.
Kefri's super low. Had to grab a pack there. I just don't think his healer saw him.
All right, so
Screenwave slowly starting to move in here.
Yep,
forcing T2 to the right-hand side.
Going a little bit unchecked right now. Kefri at 43%. Busio at 56 already, so he can potentially zone. Oh, did not notice Samito on the left.
Coming in from behind him now. They're going to start attacking his back line. But it does look like they are way too spread out right now. Bustio's way deep into their spawn. It looks like Screenwave's going to capitalize on this overextension.
Yeah.
Yep.
They kind of just spread out a little too hard, and now you got to deal with this.
They're going to try to stall for as long as possible, but it's going to be a quick first take for Screenwave.
All right, so we're going to begin, another 3 minutes added onto the board.
Join me. Hello.
Let's go for
I
that.
am on fire.
There we go. 6 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Got to hold the second point on Hanamura. Talk about nightmares. Oh, nope, he sees the streak. He knows he's there. He's just looking for him.
He's patiently waiting.
You have to. At this point, like one pick like that is going to be very, very, very advantageous for them.
Especially Screenwave coming up. They have so many ultimates right now. So actually, looks like we're going to start using
Samito trying to go in to actually capitalize on that Zarya ult. Unfortunately, nothing was going on. And then just going with the support ult from Moore. And the point is just being contested still. Only one person is there. Technique is by himself. Oh, now we got the Mercies. Oh. Kefri is picking up Bustio and Eva as well as the Winston.
Yeah, we see Bustio and Far have kind of switched roles on the snipers.
Now checking this dome. There we go. Bustio taking care of the problem.
Though.
And Karq. And the Techni is also on a rampage right now. It did not matter. Did not matter.
No matter how many picks you get, if you don't take out that Genji that's on your back line, taking out your healers and your other sniper, you're not really going to win that point when you only have 3 people.
Something. Who's pausing? Oh no. Okay, someone's getting. I think the scientific term is the bubble guts right now.
Yeah. People are getting I think everybody just wants to go to the bathroom. Everybody's starting to say they're sick.
Is this Overwatch play? Oh, you just need a Tums. Brought to you by
Tomes.
There you go.
I don't know what company makes those.
Me neither. All right, so 5 minutes and 28 seconds.
Yeah, that's a lot of time in the time bank. You know, and we've seen people get full held here on Hanamura.
And once again, we're seeing the changes on Screenwave. So Mito did swap out to that Genji for that second point. They're adapting. Once he threw that ult out at the last point, that was the dead giveaway. He's like, all right, cool, we're going to get this point. I'm just going to switch real quick. I think they're still just worrying about that Zergling with, you know, the Zenyatta in the background. He wants to go for the back line. That's just like the Achilles heel. You get through with that, that's it. This team will just fall apart.
You know, and I think that's exactly what T2 is trying to do. They're trying to throw them off a little bit because they know Screenwave is doing that right to them by throwing in the Mei and the Genji,
Correct.
throwing Boostio onto Widowmaker.
And again, another Mei stage. That is right. So Carefree just opting out for it. That main choke, if that wall goes up, separates anybody, guess what? You are dead.
Yeah.
There is no coming back.
It would be a miracle for you to survive.
And then there goes all that time.
Yep. It's like a full 30 seconds.
So I wonder if
Almost
they're... Okay,
to
so
get a full
Fargo with the road. If Boostio's on Widow, would he stay on road?
Really interesting.
A little beefier. I'm not sure what that would lend besides, you know, maybe a potential pick early with a hook, just throwing it out there. Especially if you hook and say Carefree is slow on the wall, you just walled your own teammate out.
Exactly.
But
and
then
if you can try to get that wall baited out, you know, and survive it and just not get caught by it, that's when you start pushing in and you know she only has one more cooldown left, and then she's pretty much dead if you all capitalize on that.
We'll see if Far stays or last minute pick. It's right at the door. Let's see it. We're going to see some Roadhog. Oh my God, we got some hog.
Yeah, they're going to run triple.
I smell bacon.
Yes.
That bacon's looking good. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. First hook. 100% hook accuracy. Waiting for the shield.
He's patiently waiting. He knows they got a lot of stuff to block his hook. And
that Rhine shield has to stay up. There we go. And you're kind of putting out that wall now. Sure, it kills a little bit of time, but now you don't have to worry about someone like getting cut through so early. Oh, nope, 0%.
Yeah, even though Carefree picks up Boostio, they are able to get the rest. And the wall, again, is just not getting any real value right here. They should just wait and just get a full regroup, heal up, and then push in.
Yeah, Roadhog being beefier is kind of making it a little bit harder, especially with that self-healing. All right, he did separate.
Screenwave is holding to the right-hand side really hard here. They should, I think T2 should just push straight into the point. Obviously not after an ultimate like that.
All was hanging, but Samito was going unchecked. I don't know what Boostio was doing half that time. He should have just waited on it.
Yeah, he didn't want them walking through his choke. He really didn't. And that's going to send him right back to spawn.
All right, so far, I guess, decided the bacon was not cutting it. Actually, even Fatty's switching it up. So we got Eve up with Fatty's, and Boostio's going with Tracer. So much more divey. So they're not just going to play the patient game and wait at the choke. They're just going to go in. So Genji, not such a big deal to get walled off because he can always just escape anyway with his mobility.
Yep. And with the deflect up, he's pretty much can't do anything about it.
Boostio just getting dropped by Mei.
Yeah, Carefree's coming in pretty clutch with some of these picks that he's getting, and it looks like the Mercy was actually with Far, so he wouldn't have been able to res Boostio at all.
No, that did not look good. They did not go in together. Genji is still in the back line just hanging out. Maybe he'll take some attention away. Mercy is also pocketing him still. Oh my God, please help your healers. Okay.
Yeah, and what's pretty unfortunate is the only thing that they can actually have to get up there is Hanzo, and he already took care of them.
BM, sir. BM.
Nothing like a good old tactical crouch to avoid the headshots.
So about to be a full stack of ults for Screenwave. Full stack, all 6. Pick a flavor.
And they know Boostio's in there. He hits him once.
Yep. Storm arrow. Just gonna poke in. No, ran out.
Fire at will.
There we go.
Dash
forward. Oh, she ate it though. She ate it. She ate it. Diva actually ate the arrow in time.
They should just back up now while they're using ultimates, because we are, like, T2 is just losing people too quickly right now, and they just need to stop feeding the ultimates.
They have made no progress.
Yeah,
just
T2
straight zilch.
is about to come up on that blade. Honestly, I can see a Valk blade coming in here to try and maybe take something like this.
It's kind of one of the only, like, they need to start pulling some tempo in. I mean, with Genji, it could help. Valk and Genji just popping. Excuse me, with Nano, with Blade, I almost said Nano. It's gonna be like their only route.
He's gonna need healing though if he's gonna use that blade. He will not actually be able to hit you.
Okay, Snip is down. Let's see if there's gonna be a res on the other side. Oh, Zen now out of the picture. He cannot come in with Transcendence to help or any kind of healing. Boostio, not sure what he has to like focus. He's kind of all over the place right now. wants
Yeah,
to
he
go
seems
for the
to be a
Zen,
little bit
but
lost.
can't get the kills early and did get Kefri out of the picture.
Don't worry, I got it.
There we go. Busio just getting the damage boost, but unfortunately gets a headshot. Now we got Blade though on deck, so yeah, this should be the last
pull
of
anything
it.
out of this.
Oh.
He's afraid to go in that room, and I would be too. There are 3 in there, and that's a fully charged Zarya. You do not want to touch her.
Yep, and Kefri now with the Tracer to try to come in real quick. Man, there you go.
Yeah, now Screenwave's just going to go ahead and clean up right here.
Yeah, that was their only push. Unfortunately, that Blade did not get a lot of value in it. He did manage to get Samito, but at that point, we still had our healers there. Not
They
going to
actually
be
might
much
be able to
being
get a
done.
second touch here just because
No,
of...
that man was deleted.
Get dash on in time.
No, not happening.
So that's a full hold right there on Hanamura. It's T2. We're seeing a whole lot of different plays here tonight. You know, a lot of things I did not expect.
How many times are we going to see this man? Yep, right there.
I'll give it to him. He's pretty good at hitting Q and then following.
He's been very consistent with putting Sonic Arrow and just instantly putting it in spot. He's good at reading where everybody wants to go.
Yep,
you
and
know, as they were
placing that.
backing up.
He didn't even need a grab for that.
Nope, that was no grab. That was grabless. So that was pretty legit. I'll give him that one. Can we get the change, please? Thank you.
So it's not going to be just over yet. You know, they still got time.
They're at that crossroads, man.